Hello, Musto 0063, for part 19 of Celeste. Last time, part 18, we were continuing on through chapter 9, Farewell, and we did the Event Horizon little subsection, subchapter if you will, where we got introduced to wave dashing, which is definitely the most difficult manoeuvre in the game for casual players, at least like me. So yeah, a bit of a handle to, or a bit of a thing to get a handle on. But yeah, we got through Event Horizon, and yeah, I would say that was definitely one of the two most tricky sections in Chapter 9. This next one that we're going to be doing being the next, or being the other one in the top two. Not quite sure which is tougher. I probably think the one I've just done is slightly tougher rather than this one, but we'll see how it goes. It took me about 40 minutes to clear the last one, so I'm guessing around about that time, if not hopefully slightly quicker for this subsection. But yeah, let's just let's get straight into it. And wow, we'll go absolutely nuts because yeah, I don't even know what happened there. It was like the controls just sort of locked up and didn't really do what I wanted at all. So yay! I just yeah, sort of wave dashed off the platform and didn't see anything happen at all. So yay! Anyway, when we get actually can see what's going on, not too bad of a screen. Wave dash at the beginning to get into the feather, move over to the right hand side, and then just collect a whole bunch of double dash refreshers and such like that. And yeah, you should be able to make it over, no problem. Right, this looks fairly intimidating at first, but and it is if you stand too close to the thing. So lovely. So we're going to dash through there. We're going to then get a wall boost off of this wall boost. We're going to try and get the right distance, the horizontal distance here. Right. Then we're going to dash into the ground there to sort of stunt our momentum. That was a little too high. Blur. I need to make sure I don't keep wall boosting quite so high off the walls. That'll do. So yeah, we're gonna dash there just to sort of again stunt the. That was kind of okay, but not when I was not I dashed. I was like way too far to the right hand side there when I dashed. But Blair. Anyway, yeah, when you dash, you obviously have the ceiling and the floor retract. So you want to keep those away as much as possible. And I need to be just a little bit further over to the left-hand side there. I could probably like get through there without the need of a dash, or I could probably be a bit more cute. But bleh. I'm gonna get through try and get through with a horizontal dash. I think that's probably just the easiest way for me to try and do it. So we're going to try and just be a little bit further over to the left-hand side, but it's not working. Blur. I mean, that's definitely what I want to do. So momentum every single time is carrying me into that. Okay, so that's obviously a bit of a problem at the moment. So it's not falling off of there. In fact, you know what then? I might end up actually going further over the right-hand side and then actually trying to diagonal dash just to get myself a bit of momentum. And that was awful all round. I need to... the end bit here actually took me a little bit of time to figure out, fun enough, first time round. Well, not fun enough per se. It was a bit of a tricky thing. But yeah, I want to... Oh my god, grab onto the wall! Which I failed to do. And then failed to walk off that ledge. Yay! Yeah, I want to grab onto the wall at the end there, and then oh my goodness, please no! And then use the momentum of the platforms when it's rising back up to actually get up. So, like a bit like that. Obviously, I need to grab the top of the wall and not the spikes, or not land on the spikes. So yeah, okay, that's definitely better for that. And I'm way too slow there. I feel like that's what I want to do, but that's not very good. But yeah, I'm way too slow there. I need to. I actually, well, not even sure then. Funnily enough, I'm almost positive I need to use the momentum from the platform to get over to the right hand side, but I'm way off. Again, I'm not suggesting now that. Well, yeah, there's like a difference in this screen, funnily enough. Because I swear like there have been differences in previous screens. I'm actually sort of wondering, just because this looks considerably more difficult than I remember it being, or the ledge over on the right hand side looks just looks like further away than what I was expecting. I'm ever so slightly worried that this might have been changed ever so slightly, and yeah, that I need to do something extra that I previously hadn't had to pull off, because I'm not really seeing this at the moment. Okay, so I'm going to dash there to reset that. Yeah, like that, but I'm not... The platform is just is like or the ledge is like, you know, just slightly too far away for me to reach. And yeah, I'm not quite sure actually what to do there. Funnily enough, I'm sure I'm supposed to use the momentum of that platform, of this platform here. But maybe I just need to actually not diagonal dash right at the start. Maybe I just need to grab on the left on the left ledge and just let the thing move me up or something, and then we'll go from there. No, because, well, that didn't work because I just didn't grab the thing. So there's no good me exclaiming no to that because I just didn't grab the wall in the first place. So that's no good, is it? There we go. That makes that much more simple. And I was probably trying to overcomplicate that by going to the right-hand wall, then back to the left-hand wall. Yeah, I still swear this looks like... I'm just going to go off screen and then back on, so I don't fancy having to redo that again in case something catastrophic happens here and I accidentally end up going over the left-hand side for some reason. But yeah, this does look further away than I remember it being. But anyway, yeah, I'm probably overcomplicating that by going to the right-hand wall and then back to the left. Do it. Just, yeah, go to the left, go to the platform that's retracting up with the dash or whatever. And then, yeah, you get a lot more momentum doing it that way. So, yeah. Obviously not doing it the right way. Right, so let's just quickly scroll up here. Bit of a longer scrolling one, this. But, yeah, basically we've got this moving platform here, and we're going to have to just, like, continuously... I guess that's awful. That's a dash refresher, not a double dash refresher. So, let's do a bit of better job with that. And remember to wall boost. But, yeah, we're basically going to place... going to be messing around with this... in fact, I can reset that, can't I? We'll go off screen and back on again. Every death saved is worth it. That's the one. Right, we're going to go around here. Am I too slow? No, I should be okay. I should be okay if I didn't miss the block on the right-hand side. Are you kidding me? Aye. Well, I'm slightly relieved to see that this didn't take too long to get to that stage, because this one took a hell of a long time to actually get right first time around for whatever reason. Again, I don't want to walk off that ledge. Actually, I do want to jump, but I was just sort of slightly nervous about jumping into the spikes on top, that are above this platform. So that's why I was sort of like that, for example, or just not going far enough to the right-hand side. But if I'm not going to far enough to the right-hand side, it's not going to matter whether or not I jump off the ledge or not. That's probably going to catch me out now. Yeah, because if I'm walking off that ledge, chances are that I'm just going to not get the required distance back into the... Oh my goodness. Back into the... onto the block. Oh my god. That was awful. This whole section has gone absolutely terribly so far. And I'm having an absolute nightmare, literally all around, because I'm just not dashing in the right direction, not doing really anything right. And there I'm not. Wow, it's incredible. It's incredible how that when I say I don't want to diagonal dash, I do, and when I do, I don't. It is incredible. I just don't know why. That's awful. It's way too early there. I don't know why it's like that. I swear I'm not like doing anything differently. Thank you. Right, good. Knew that wasn't too bad. We could have saved myself like 2 minutes of frustration and hassle there if I just caught the spring on the end of the right hand ledge where it was up the top. Oh, it was terrible. Anyway, yeah, it's not too bad. And obviously, of course, with that screen, you have to just keep the platform rises up. You just have to keep mucking around, not going too fast. Obviously, you can't rest on the platform more than once because there are those goo stuff from chapter 3. The stuff that once you stand on it, tentacles appear from the platform. So yeah, once you step on it once, you can't do it again. So yeah, just keep hitting it on the side as best you can with the springs, and you'll be absolutely fine. Right, we've got wind, and we're going to have to go all the way over to the right-hand side. So we're going to hop in these. No, we're not. Well, we're going to hop in them, but we're going to fail to hit the right directional button initially. So yay. Now there are actually different directional buttons you can sort of hit. So I'm going to try doing this, for example, just to show you. So you could obviously go to the right-hand side there, and I believe you can pull that manoeuvre off. But it's probably above my skill level. So what we're going to do is go over here, Hopefully we're going to wave dash off that. We are, and we're going to fall through there. Nice. That was actually a pretty straightforward screen, fun enough. But yeah, there are some shortcuts you can take with those red orbs and such like that. But if you're going to do it again the casual way, then yeah, there are some specific areas where you want to go to get into the next red orb. There's a little section there where it can be quite tricky. You want to go vertically down, and then with the wind sort of blowing you upwards, you want to go further down than you actually think. So you want to then so you can dash up and go to the right hand side. But yeah, the wind there is it can be a bit of a help and also a bit of a hindrance. But yeah, the red orb pattern is fairly straightforward, so it's not too tricky a screen. Whoops. Nice. So what I'm supposed to do here is wave dash is wave dash into the coin. But you have to sort of stunt your momentum when you do it, because of course otherwise you're going to go right into the spikes on the side there. So it can be a little tricky. Then you want to use of course the dash that you're going to conserve to dash through the through the gap in the spikes onto the coin block. Can we please not like actually diagonal dash when I want to? I know I complain an awful lot about like again diagonal dashing when I don't want to, but anyway, once you've horizontally dashed through the again, I don't diagonal dash into the floor when I want to wave dash, but then I diagonal dash when I'm through the bother when I want to go through this little narrow gap, and there we are again, just fantastic. Anyway, grab the dash refresher, horizontal dash through the second small gap, and then use the wind. Oh my goodness me. And then use the wind to get up to the ledge with the spring. But every single time I'm like dashing in the wrong direction. And it's the most frustrating thing ever, seriously. Because this is not a difficult screen. But seriously, look at that. Look at that. I am... it's absolutely incredible. I'm horizontal dashing when I don't want to at the beginning. When I want to wave dash, and I'm diagonal dashing all the time once I've collected the coin and try and getting through the second horizontal gap. It's just don't know what's wrong. Don't know what's wrong with the bleeding dashing on my front. Oi. Right, moving on. This screen was kind of annoying. When are you joking me? When I first what? Oh, I didn't get my I didn't wave dash properly there. Okay, that's my fault. But yeah, getting the timing right on this first bit it can be a right pain. So I either want to set off like right at the beginning, but again I'm for whatever reason not doing the manoeuvre correctly to get my dash back. But oh gosh, that was bad. That was so bad. But yeah, the problem here is the main problem, or one of the main problems at least anyway, is these stars, which are I didn't grab the thing. Are you kidding me? Which are a pain to time the manoeuvre through this gap. So we've got the one of the blocks from like chapter 8, the core, which is going to like whiz us. I don't know why I'm not getting a wave dash here. Seriously, it's going to whiz us over to the right hand side. Can we get this correct? We can, except we then go a little bit too far and don't hit the block. And miss the block. Blur. Well, I'm actually pleased I got to that point in time quicker than I did before. Obviously, everything is being done for obviously not the first time here, so things should be considerably quicker. But yeah, getting the timing on these getting through the gap in these stars is a pain in the neck. And why, honestly, like what am I really doing wrong with this with the wave dashing here? I'm not 100% sure just what I'm messing up on, frankly. Good. Right, let's not mess up on this bit either by. In fact, I mean, you know what? I'm going to like oh my goodness me! I'm going to safeguard like as much as possible, much as humanly possible, and go up there before I accidentally diagonal dash downwards into the spikes or something. Oi. Anyway, once you get the wave dash right at the beginning, and you do want to probably set off right off when you respawn. Otherwise, the stars just tend to be right in the bloody way. All of that you're going to have to wait it out, and I'm never quite sure my timing on that. So I always want to try and set off right away. You've got some obviously walls there with the goos, which you obviously can't, or tentacles, whatever, so you can't hang around them for too long. But yeah, the way I did that was actually not the way that I originally did it, but having watched other people do it after I completed it, I thought that was a far better way of actually doing it. So going to collect the dash refresher, going over to the right hand side initially, then back to the left hand side to collect the coin, all the while keeping my second dash, so then I can use my one dash to get over the right hand wall, and then a second one to get over to the block, which moves me over the right hand side. But yeah, that actually is not how I originally did it. I think that the way I did it just there is slightly easier. Okay, let's go up here, and we're just going to scroll all the way down. It's a very long sort of scrolling section here. And you get the gist of probably what we're going to need to do here. So yeah. So initially we're going to wave dash, or we're going to try and wave dash. If I don't wave dash, it's probably not worth me realistically trying this. It is possible to do without it, but if again I'm not getting my dash back, with the wave dash maneuver, then it's probably not worth me continuing on. Because basically I want to dash through there, and then you're joking me. So yeah, I definitely want to keep a dash, so I can go down the left-hand side of this shaft, or this drop or whatever, and make things considerably easier for myself. There is a way on the right-hand side where you wouldn't need to use a dash, but it's going to be a hell of a thing. But yeah, frankly, I'm going to do it that way. If you have a look, obviously, on here, if you go to the right-hand side, I feel like you're going to need to keep a dash actually anyway. So if I fail the wave dash, I think I'm pretty much screwed, because there's no way I'm going to drop down on this right hand side and then make over the right hand block. But you do not actually need to dash over the left hand side to get in the orb, which obviously makes the the bottom here easier. But no, you would actually on reflection they would actually need to wave dash. I'm assuming so anyway. Maybe there's some other technique I don't know about, but I'm assuming regardless you will actually have to get a successful wave dash and then move to the right hand side. But hey ho, left is far easier, so I'm going to do it that way. And based on how this has gone so far, I think we need the easier paths. Okay, so the end bit is sort of a bit of a mer thing. The sort of the element, the only sort of element to this is at the beginning. And again, as we fail to completely wave dash. So what I'm going to do, actually, just to make things slightly easier, is grab the. Is that correct? It is fine. Yeah, is grab the coin and then head back to the left-hand side. You don't have to do it that way. You can sort of piddle about over there when you've got the coin and do that all in one manoeuvre. But again, frankly, I think it's far easier just to wave dash initially, in theory at least, if I can get the wave dash correctly. Wave dash at the beginning, collect the left-handmost coin, get back to solid ground, and then repeat the process. So wave dash, collect the double dash refresher, collect the right-hand coin, and then you've got 2 dashes to make it over to the block, which then sails you over to the right-hand side. I was always very worried when I initially did this that I'd have to pull off some sort of wave dash on the narrow block there, but actually no, it was all the way to the right-hand side, and you don't need to worry about it. So cool. Oh my god, with this failure to wave dash or like keep dashing in the wrong direction. It is the most frustrating thing ever and makes me look like a complete idiot. Now, like I said, I'm not a master at this by any stretch of the imagination, but I'd like to think I could do a little bit better than this. And I could certainly do a lot better than that. Oh my goodness me, it's every other go, seriously. It's literally every other go. At the moment, it feels like pot luck as to whether or not I'm actually going to pull a manoeuvre off or not. Just absolutely bloody stupid. Anyway, when you get in the feather, grab this wall, loop round, dash into that feather. Hopefully we can grab that wall, loop round, and dash up there. Cool. Well, actually, that went by pretty well at the end after I'd actually got a successful wave dash. Oh, goodness me. Anyway, yeah, that screen's kind of fun. I kind of like that one. Welcome to one of my most hated screens of the entire chapter. I did not like this one at all, and I'm guessing I'm still not going to like it. And that was a fantastic start. Yeah, this one just got on my nerves. Basically, obviously, you can see a whole bunch of coins here. We are going to need to collect. Well, that was not what I wanted to do at all. Thankfully, it was sort of at the beginning where the things sort of respawn quite a lot, so we can sort of. It wasn't like terminal there. We can certainly salvage this. Am I gonna save myself? No. I should have done, because I got a fairly long way there, and I should be able to save that. But it's difficult to explain why I really just didn't like this one. I honestly just felt like all the time I just kept dashing into the bottoms of these ice blocks. Of course, these are of course the gimmick from Chapter 8, the core again. So we've got the fire and ice blocks. So obviously we can bounce on the. I know I've got one down there that I need to go back and get. So we'll try and do that now. Bounce on the ice ones, stay away from the fire ones. But yeah, this was just an absolute pain in the neck. Please, can we get this done? Oh my goodness me! Thank you. I don't know how long that took. First time round, it felt like forever. That actually went by amazingly well. I don't know if I just sort of made that look easier than it actually is, but oh my goodness me. Whether again it was just my crummy controller and now I've got a far better controller, but I just felt like I had more, for want of a better word, control over what I'm doing. But yeah, anyway, that was a nightmare screen for me first time around. Collect all the coins, try and bounce on the... sometimes the lower ones, they respawn, but the higher ones you might have sort of seen there. You only get so many goes. The circling ones at the top, once you bounce on those, they don't respawn, so you have to be a little bit careful, not run out of those platforms so you can actually get the height you need to get up. But, oi, nightmare screen for me first time around. That was pretty good, actually. I'll take that gladly. So, we've got what looks like a very long screen here, and indeed, I guess it is. Thankfully, we do actually get a checkpoint. Oh, I'm assuming we do. We still have a checkpoint at the sort of I want to say halfway point, but I'm not quite sure that's correct. So failed wave dash, but managed to save that. Nice. And again. So we need to. Now we can't save that. Well, that's no good, is it? We can't save that, unfortunately. We need to. Yeah, we need to wave dash off of all those platforms. We've got no choice. Which is going to be a hell of a thing. For me to try and pull off by the look of it. Yep, this is not going to go very well. Yeah, that's pretty bad. The thing about like doing this in the wind as well. So this is probably like I didn't get the final one right. That was annoying. If I can get over to the orb, I'm kind of actually bother. I'm kind of hoping from there it goes okay. But I'm not getting the final wave dash. But yeah, I'm not very good at wave dashing, like chaining the wave dashes together. Clearly, and you can add factor in the wind to that as well, and think that it's a right pain for me. And you'd be absolutely right. And I'm so relieved that there is a checkpoint at this, about halfway into this screen or whatever, because yeah, this first bit is not good at all. Or not good for me, at least. And I'm either trying to do this too quickly or something. I don't know. If the thing's not gonna like fall quicker, then I need to I don't know, like pause when I reach the platform and then do another wave dash. But I kind of feel like I want to do it all in one go, and that's just not going to work, is it? So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to wave dash all the way along, but. Yeah, this is actually thinking I'm going to be stuck here for quite a while at this point in time because I'm just not getting this right. I'm not getting the technique right here at all, and that's not going to work. What? I don't even know what I'm doing here. I know the mechanics of what I need to do, but I just for some reason, my brain is not computing what it is I need to do. I literally can't do it. I feel like I can't hang about. I haven't got enough time to hang about for the platform to fall. But of course, I'm not going to get a jump until I. Or I'm not going to be in a very good position until I actually jump. Otherwise, the wave dash is just not going to work. So I do think I actually need to. I need to just land on the platform and then do it again quickly. But at the moment, honestly, this feels absolutely disastrous. I was celebrating after getting through that other screen, and now this one is absolutely shocking. And I haven't got the technique at all. I haven't the friggin' not diagonal dashing or not getting a wave dash at the moment is also extremely frustrating. Like the number of times again that was better, but of course again I rushed for the second one, got it, and I didn't. Oh my god, no! I don't think I can save this. Can I? I can actually get back in there. And then I muck that up. Brilliant, because I need to dash to the right-hand side. Oh, fiddlesticks. Blur. That's so annoying because I just haven't got the technique at all. I just my brain for some reason just won't compute. Like what again? What am I doing there? My brain just won't compute what it is I need to do here. And the number, and honestly, the friggin' horizontal dash and not doing the wave dash is just, it's absolutely infuriating. And again I've lost the plot about what I'm doing. That was good until the end. Or that was really good actually until the end. And I should have waited there again. It's really weird how, again, what am I doing? It's like really weird how sometimes I seem to like be able to get over to, I don't believe this. What is going on? To get over to the right hand platform without like wave dashing off of the second platform. I'm not, or it doesn't feel like I am. But I don't know. I don't know why it works sometimes and not others. But oh my goodness me, this is awful. This is awful. I can't. I can't do this one. This is. I did not expect this to be the screen. Honestly, we cleared one of the awful ones, which was the one with the or for me at least anyway, which is the one with the ice climbing one. I don't believe this. There's one more screen that I'm actually really worried about, but I must admit I did not expect this one to be so problematic. But I just haven't got the technique here at all, and there's nothing else to say. I haven't got the technique at all. I don't know. My brain is just not delivering on what I wanted to do, and every single time when I get to the right hand side, it's horizontal dashing and not diagonal dashing. I don't know quite what I'm doing wrong. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but my brain just won't. It won't like do what I want it to do. It's not. I understand conceptually what I need to do, but it won't do it. Seriously, this is like the screen I talked about. Oh my god. In fact, I don't know what to do with that middle platform now. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do. It's like the screen I talked about. Oh my god. Where I said I completely lost my mind on the first go through because it was like the wall boost just wasn't working. Like I got it. I was getting it initially, and then it wasn't, and then it just, and then and then there was like a half an hour period where it just wasn't working. That was just like the most frustrating thing ever. And this is getting there as well because I feel like I'm doing better now. Although I'm still getting this sodding stupid. I'm still getting the horizontal dash, and it's ruining the wave dashing every time, and it is so frustrating. I am happy with it. I'm much happier with this controller than I am with the old one. But this is honestly silly. With the diagonal dashing, I'm actually going to make a point to use the D-pad rather than the Why did that fail? To use the D-pad rather than the I don't know what you call it, but the circular one that you can sort of move in every which way direction. Because that one, I'm happier sort of diagonal dashing with that. So I can almost kind of, to some degree, well, they're not apparently not guarantee a wave dash, but are you joking me? I was so conscious about wanting to diagonal dash up to the. I don't know why I'm getting stuck on the bottom on the edge of that ledge now. That's absolutely stupid. Although I'm far happier with this technique now. I'm using the D-pad rather than for God's sake, the control pad or whatever. But it's still not working. But the when I got into the orb there, I was so conscious of the fact that I'd want to be over. I'd want to like dash up diagonally upwards there. That I held the diagonal button while I was in the orb still, and yeah, of course I need to be horizontal in that. Why is this not working? This is insane. This is insane now. This is ridiculous. This is easily the longest time I've spent on any screen. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Maybe the end isn't okay. Are you? Oh my god! I don't recall spending this long on the core, on like the. Please, no, we diagonal dashed at the end rather than horizontal dashing. After all that, like I said, the end actually isn't that bad at all. But because of course how absolutely disastrous this first bit has gone. And I say I still don't quite understand how this has gone so badly wrong at the beginning. But I'm obviously ridiculously nervous on that section on the right hand side there, because you could obviously like I've done now, got there twice now, or twice when I got to the coin. You can jump back over the left hand side and miss the orb that you need to get back into. You could potentially miss the spring as well. I don't know what the hell happened there. You could, not diagonal dash when you get to the top, and unfortunately not land in the, and not get in the where you need to go, which is there. Are you joking me? This is an absolute disaster. I can't believe this screen. We're not seriously. Can you imagine if there wasn't a checkpoint at the end of this section? Because I'd literally be here forever. I'm not sure I'd complete it. I'm not sure I'd complete this game if there wasn't a checkpoint here. This is... I don't know why I keep getting stuck on that right-hand side as well. Seriously, I haven't cut. This is the most frustrating thing ever. I don't think I've made a cut at any point in time in this Let's Play. I thought about it during like Core Seaside, but and I don't know. I think that screen still took me a while. But this is ludicrous at the moment. The wave dashing is just not working, or that I'm just it's not. The dashing's just not going in the direction I want it to. Are you joking me? And when I pull it off, I'm like I've lost all manner of kind of like. God. Oh my god, when I pull it off, I've lost all manner of like semblance as to what I'm supposed to do after it. Oh my flipping god. Jesus Christ. That was absolutely insane. And they're not even going to let me grab that, are you? Just to really round that out. Good god, that was disastrous. Right, let's just scroll along here. And hopefully we can get out of this godforsaken screen, because that was just... I don't even know what to say to that. I don't know how I missed that spring either, but there you go. Oi, good grief. Right, anyway, wave dash at the start. Hopefully we can get that sorted. And then gonna have to kind of keep using the springs to get around. Unfortunately, the wind is very strong here, so if you overshoot the spring, then you've got like very little chance whatsoever of actually getting back to it. And some of these manoeuvres are rather annoyingly tight, particularly this one, and especially that one when you diagonal dash and not dash vertically upwards. That will be there. That will pretty much kill the run completely. But in fact, can I? Unless that's sort of like been purposely, I'm actually wondering whether I'm going to go over the. I want to try once where I try and go over the top of that. No, I think they must have, or maybe it made one. I'm assuming the designers deliberately then made it so you couldn't do that, or that it's just a little bit too high for you to pull that off. But ding it! If I can pull that, if I can get that one, well, actually, let's not even say anything. Let's not say anything at this point in time, because, unfortunately, I'm commentary-wise, I'm literally all over the place after that other screen, which was, oh sorry, the first part of this screen, which was just one of the biggest disasters ever. Oh my God, no! I've never wanted to see the back of a screen more than I do this one at the moment. I mean, based on how this has gone so far, I'm not assuming this is going to take that long, but now after having got as far as I just did like a go or so ago, but unfortunately the problem now is I'm like hasty to try and do anything. That's way too soon to jump there. I need to climb a little bit. I need to climb a little bit there and get a bit of extra height. Oh my goodness me! What a disaster! What a disaster! And since I'm conscious of that fact, I'm now jumping too high onto the second platform for some reason. Good grief. Okay, we are coming to what I'm hoping is going to be the last difficult screen. This one caused me so many problems when I first... Can I just climb the wall here and reset that? Yeah, when I first did this one, because the bit at the end, unfortunately, is a right royal pain in the neck, and probably requires, well, maybe requires is not the right word, but that's not really what I want to do at all. Requires like neutral jumping a little bit, or at least in my mind it did, because yeah, the other way of doing it was just like way too complicated for me. So you want to go up, grab it, for God's sake. Okay, so now I need to sort of neutral jump. In fact, that's probably not going to work at all, is it? Unless I can get over there. No, okay. So I need to basically get the momentum from the wall platforms to go up and get the dash refreshers. You need to go over here, and then remember that that is not. Remember that that is a slippery wall, and I need to act accordingly off of it. And for whatever reason, I'm just not getting the. There's no way I'm going to do that, is there? No. If I don't get the dash refresher there, I think I'm just going to call it there, because I don't think it's going to work. So yay. Right. And what happened there? I know those ones are slippery walls to the point where, so basically if they're not moving here, everything is a slippery wall, and I can't. Oh my God. Can we just no? In fact, I'm just going to quit that. I'm going to quit that. If I don't get the height to get to the dash refresher, then it's not worth doing. But again, getting that height is like bizarre to me. Sometimes it seems to work really nicely, and others it doesn't. But the climb there on the right hand side, and I'm not even sure exactly how I still. Whether, oh my God, why? What? I don't understand why sometimes I get a real boost and sometimes I don't. I can only assume it's like a jump height thing. But okay, I'm absolutely stuffed now because I haven't got 2 jumps. That's fantastic. The bit on the right hand side as well. I'm not even actually sure what the best way of doing that is. I want to say I feel like I lucked out when I completed it, like the first time, in the sense that I don't actually know quite how I'm sort of almost not even sure how I did it. I feel like unfortunately there's a wall boost in there that I'm gonna have to do at some point in time, which just sucks, unfortunately. But yeah, this is the screen. This is the screen I was sort of like I sort of had planned beforehand to say that I was kind of like simultaneously happy and sad to see it. Seriously, trying to do neutral jumps in the midst of doing something else is so difficult for me. If I can sort of get set to it, then it's okay. But if I can't, it's really awkward for me. Yeah, I was sort of prepared to say that this screen I was sort of like simultaneously sort of happy and sad to kind of see it. Again, I don't know why I'm bothering with this. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do that. So I'm just wasting. I'm getting more and more annoyed when I'm not doing it. I'm just wasting energy. Fine, whatever. Again, I just don't understand why sometimes I get the height to get up there and sometimes I don't. Just yeah, it seems to work sometimes and not others. Just it's very, very infuriating. But that, honestly, that bit on the right-hand side, I actually, like I said, I'm not convinced I know what to do on it. I feel like I need to like dash up to get to the like that, and then wall boost round to the left-hand side. But that is awful. That is honestly an awful technique, and I absolutely hate it. And I genuinely think I lucked out when I did this, because the problem is as well, you can't really once you get like off the low one, you can't really. You can't even like stall out on the ones on the right hand side because you're like too close to the spikes here. Because yeah, look, because you haven't got enough room to like just jump off the things with the spikes there. You're in way too close proximity to them, and stuff like that keeps happening. I think I'm going to have to somehow do a double dash upwards and then a wall boost after it. Like that. Can we Are you joking me? Oh my god. What a disaster this has been. I can categorically now say that I feel like this is this has been, well, generally I don't know, but certainly in this obviously what I've been doing here, certainly this. What am I doing? Certainly, this has been more tricky than the last section, but I did call it. I did say, right, that this. Yes, we're done with it. Holy crap! Okay, good. I'm gonna have to actually go back to the screen anyway, so let's just get off the screen. But okay, last really, really, really difficult in theory screen out of the way. I think the rest I'm hoping should be a lot of fun. But anyway, yeah, you get to this screen, and there's nowhere to go. So actually, where you're supposed to go is down there. Thankfully, that does save, and I did go off screen just to make absolutely sure that was going to be the case. But yeah, we need to go through here, and there's a wall there, and then yeah, we can proceed. But okay, yeah, the double wall boost there actually seemed to work reasonably well. So wall boost once, wall boost up again, and then or dash upwards, then use the wall boost to loop around and collect and get to that final block. But and then yeah, make sure you're up high enough so that you don't whiz over the right hand side and hit the spikes. Oi. I sort of generally feel like at this point in time, anything that sort of happens from this point on is just going to be, my commentary is just going to be absolutely god awful. But what can I say? The screen before was just an absolute shocker. Anyway, we're going to go up there, grab that. We're going to send this going to the right hand side. It's too low. Fantastic. I don't know whether we can salvage this. We possibly can salvage this. Yes, we can salvage this. Okay, fine. Well, I mean, I made a pig's ear of it initially, but I could have salvaged that. But anyway, we're going to whiz over here, get this block up here. Remember to duck down, then get this whizzing over the right-hand side. Collect the feather, whiz round through the manoeuvre round through the spike pattern there. And I'll pause there while we because we obviously haven't seen the rest. But yeah. Dash into that to get that to. Oh my goodness! So yeah, hit the block to get that to stop, and go back and go down because we're going to need to get on. Wow, I missed the feather. Wow, that was more impressive than anything else there. Frankly, that might be the most impressive thing I've done this video. Actually, missing that feather. Of course, it's not what I'm supposed to do, but seriously, missing that feather feels like feels quite impressive. Not going to help me any, but nonetheless. Right, good. Oh, I did it wrong. Oh, I did it wrong. I don't even know, like, I can't even like put my finger on exactly what I did wrong there. Either. Unfortunately. Okay, this didn't go over there quick enough. Okay, so we're going to duck here, we're going to grab that, and we're going to mess up. Okay. This still might be salvageable. I ideally want a double dash because, yeah, I'm going to have to use the I'm going to have to get up to the top there. But yeah, that would have still been salvageable. The annoying thing about the end of that, unfortunately, is the block. Okay, I need to actually dash. Sorry, I need to dash out of the feather there, and not just to hit the block with the feather, because apparently, according to that, then that actually won't set the thing off to the right. Are you kidding me? Well, we'll have to wait for that to come back. Hopefully, we can salvage this. That's not good at all. Let's be a little bit further over to the left-hand side and duck out of the thing too early. Oh, this has just been one disaster after another, hasn't it? That's too low. Oh, no, it's not. It's just about okay. Well, I didn't go far enough to grab the dash refresher. Yeah, okay, without a shadow of a doubt, this has been the most tricky section thus far. Here's hoping that that's too high. Fantastic. Here's hoping the sections or the screens on the other subsection of this chapter don't go as badly as this one. But yeah, I'm assuming not, because I don't think the difficulty on those ones is anything like what we're experiencing at the moment. I don't believe it. Are you serious? Oh, come on. Oh my God, what? No, I don't believe this. The problem is that now I can't calm down from the screen of complete and utter failure before, where I'm completely flustered, and everything's just stuff that's easy or comparatively easy. It's just an absolute nightmare at the moment. Honestly, this screen is not that bad. Once you've kind of figured out what you're doing, it's obviously quite tricky initially, because there's you don't really, well, pretty much with all the sort of long scrolling screens as well, you sort of end up having to get obviously a fair way through before you can actually sort of see what really happens at the end of the end anyway, to sort of have an idea of what you're supposed to do at the end. But when you know what you're doing, as I'd like to think I do, yeah, really not that bad. But at this juncture, everything is just absolutely god awful. And I can't even speak. I was on the right hand side too far. Oh my God! I'm just going to die. Screw it. I can't be asked waiting for that again. Apparently, I was too far over on the right hand edge of the platform, that the thing was just I was just glitching up through it and being carried over to the right rather than getting a jump. And it's happened again, and it happened again, and I lost all sense of where I was, but horizontally, my horizontal position, so I could then find the gap at the end there. I cannot believe how bad this is going right now. Good grief. Thank you. Moving on, I think, yes, we are actually getting very close to the end of this section. This, in fact, might be the last screen of the section. Hallelujah. Okay, so we're basically going to grab a whole bunch of feathers and we're going to try and grab some feathers anyway. Again, missing the feathers is probably the most impressive thing I'm doing at the moment. Work our way through this path here. Going to go over here. Going to hopefully not die to that. Grab that feather. Go over here. Grab that feather. Hopefully not die to this. Good. Okay, we've got a cutscene which I'll go through, and then that's the end of that section, and I'll talk about that whole section in a minute. Oi. I didn't ask for your help. I know, but come on, Madeline. I agree with you. Think this through. What's your end game here? All that matters is finding Granny. Then maybe I can bring her home. Even if the whole universe is against me. Aren't you worried about getting lost up here? I'll figure it out. Look, Madeline. We're in space chasing a mysterious bird. None of this is real. You're dreaming. She's gone. It's time to wake up now. But if we wake up, we'll never see Granny again. I can't believe you want her to disappear forever. You're always so selfish. First of all, it's a bird. We don't know that it's her. And second of all, we need to take a step back here. No, you need to take a step back. I'm doing this. With or without you. I'm done letting you hold me back. Granny needs me. Okay. Good luck. Okay, so I just need to go a little bit over the right hand side here to hit this icon here and get to the checkpoint. I'm assuming that has. I would like to possibly that has to have saved and reached the checkpoint. If this hasn't, then I'm not going to go any further yet. I'm going to assume that has reached the checkpoint and we're fine here. If that hasn't, I'm going to be absolutely gutted. Mind you, it'll only take me back to the last screen or something anyway, so that'll be absolutely fine anyway. But okay. That one screen was a bit of a train wreck. My apologies for that. Obviously, it clearly kind of affected what I was doing on the rest of the chapter, or the rest of that section as well. It was just just that wave dashing section there with the not getting a wave dash, just not getting the maneuver right, or getting my brain working out what I need to do through, or sending that message to my fingers so I can press the right buttons and do things. Oh, that was absolutely god awful. Worst, I mean, I don't think that took as long as Course C, as the final screen in Course C, funnily enough, but, and frankly it shouldn't. It shouldn't be anything like as long as Course C, because that one is a monster screen. But, oh my god, that was an absolute disaster, and of course it just completely, having got where I was emotionally after that one, the rest of it kind of fell apart a little bit after that as well on a couple of screens, because things just, just not doing what I should do at all. Just messing up left, right, and centre. So that was a bit disastrous. And okay, I'm going to confidently say now that section was more frustrating and more tricky than the previous one. But anyway, we have definitely got through the two most tricky sections. I hope the rest should be absolutely fine. I certainly need a break anyway after that. We've certainly been going on almost 55 minutes or so, or approaching 55 minutes. So certainly won't be continuing on this video after all that. Definitely a good point to just take stock and refresh myself. There's a less well, who knows, frankly, because I wasn't expecting the screen there to be the screen that was a disaster to be a disaster. But if memory serves, I think the rest of it should be pretty straightforward and very fun. The last three sections, well, let's ignore the final screen, but the two sections preceding that were an awful lot of fun. Probably the second to last one being my favourite of the whole bunch. Really looking forward to what's coming, and as I say, thankfully, at least in my mind, I'm very happy because I have now cleared what I at least perceive to be the most difficult and the worst of it. So, I will leave it there. I definitely need to refresh myself after that. Hope you've enjoyed this, enjoyed my ranting or whatever, or just getting emotionally fret up on that one particular screen, and indeed beyond, because everything after that felt like not quite a train wreck, but pretty bad as well. But this game's hard. Chapter 9 is hard. And I think I've just clearly demonstrated that as a casual player. Anyway, I will leave it there, and I hope you join me next time for the continuation of Chapter 9. Should be a lot easier, should be much more fun, at least for me. Anyway, hope to see you for that, but until then, cheerio.